Luke here with the Outdoor Boys YouTube channel, and welcome to Alaska.
For more than a decade, the Outdoor Boys YouTube channel has been a place of adventure, laughter, and fatherhood, where fishing trips turned into life lessons and wilderness challenges became stories that millions around the world came to love. But on May 17th, 2025, something unexpected happened. Luke Nichols, the man behind Outdoor Boys, uploaded a video titled, "Goodbye." It was short, quiet, and surprisingly emotional. After more than 1,100 videos, Luke said he was stepping away from YouTube, and for many fans, it felt like the end of an era. In that video, Luke spoke candidly about what life as a YouTuber had really become. He had been making videos for 11 years, first on his Catfish and Carp channel, then on Outdoor Boys, and in that time, his life had changed completely. What started as simple fishing videos filmed on riverbanks with his sons had grown into a massive platform with over 17.5 million subscribers. The sheer amount of attention, views, and recognition had become overwhelming. His content was being reposted everywhere, watched billions of times, and while that fame brought success, it also brought pressure. Strangers recognized him in public, people showed up to take photos, and suddenly the Nichols family could no longer live a normal life. Luke said he still loved creating, still loved the adventures, but it had reached a point where the balance was gone. He wanted to slow down before things spiraled out of control. Even good things, he said, can be taken too far. For a man whose videos often showed the quiet simplicity of the outdoors, sitting by a campfire, teaching his sons to fish, or building a shelter in the woods, that line hit home. He explained that he wanted to spend more time with his 3 boys, help his oldest son Tom build his own channel, Outdoor Tom, and focus on helping others instead of constantly chasing the next big video. He signed off by saying, "If my videos have helped you, then go out and find someone you can help." And then, silence. For months, the Outdoor Boys channel went quiet. Fans filled the comments with love and support, though many wondered if Luke would ever come back. Some even revisited old videos, leaving heartfelt messages about how much his content meant to them, how his calm storytelling helped them through tough times or inspired them to take their own kids outside more often. It became clear that Outdoor Boys had never just been about camping or fishing. It was about connection. After months of silence, Luke returned in November 2025. His announcement was gentle, a promise of new videos, but only a few. He made it clear that Outdoor Boys would continue, but under new terms. Months later, the silence finally broke. In late 2025, a new video appeared on the channel. 3 days camping and fishing Alaska's wilderness, near Dick Proenicke's cabin. From the very first shot, a float plane gliding over Alaska's untouched landscape, it was clear. Outdoor Boys was back. But this wasn't a comeback fueled by pressure or fame. It was something simpler, more genuine. Luke was returning to what he truly loved, the quiet of the wild, the rhythm of nature, and the bond he shares with his sons. In the video, Luke, Tom, and Nathan are dropped deep into the Alaskan wilderness, surrounded by crystal water, towering mountains, and complete silence. For 3 days, they camp, fish, cook over open flames, and visit the legendary log cabin once built by Dick Proenicke, one of Alaska's most respected outdoorsmen. The video feels honest and full of life. It's raw, peaceful, and full of laughter. Just a father and his boys enjoying the simple things: catching fish, boiling ramen over a campfire, exploring old trails, and soaking in the beauty around them. Watching it, you can sense how Luke has changed. He's calmer, more present, more focused on the moment than the camera. The boys who once toddled through his early videos are growing fast, now real adventurers beside their dad. When Luke looks at them, you can tell this was the reason he returned. Not for views or growth, but for them, for the memories. Their comeback wasn't a flashy return or a big announcement, just a quiet continuation of what made the channel special in the first place. Starting November 8th, 2025, Luke began posting again, videos about outdoor adventures, family time, and small projects around the homestead. This return wasn't about views or money. It was about doing what he loves, at his own pace, without pressure, and with the same heart that built Outdoor Boys from the very beginning. That's what Outdoor Boys has always been about. The channel started years ago not as a business idea, but as a way to share Luke's passion for the outdoors and fatherhood. Before YouTube, Luke Nichols worked as a lawyer in Virginia. He loved fishing, camping, and survival skills. And in 2013, he started his first channel, Catfish and Carp, sharing tutorials and fishing adventures. Over time, his young sons began appearing in his videos, and audiences fell in love with their energy and curiosity. By 2017, he launched Outdoor Boys, a channel that focused not just on fishing, but on building, exploring, and raising boys to love nature. From building log cabins to surviving in snowstorms, the channel showed real outdoor life, mistakes, laughter, struggles, and all. Luke's calm, humble tone and his boys' natural curiosity made it one of the most beloved family adventure channels on YouTube. Over the years, Outdoor Boys became a global favorite, amassing billions of views and a loyal audience drawn to its warmth and authenticity. Luke is married to Rebecca Nichols, who has occasionally appeared in his videos and often supports behind the scenes. Together, they have 3 sons, Tommy, Nathan, and Jacob, who have all become stars in their own right. Each of them brings a unique energy to the adventures. Tom with his growing independence and passion for the outdoors, Nathan with his enthusiasm and curiosity, and little Jacob with his cheerful innocence. Watching them grow up through the channel has been like watching a family photo album unfold in motion. Despite the massive success, Luke has always kept his private life grounded. He and Rebecca live a modest, nature-filled life in Virginia. His estimated net worth in 2025 is around $4 to $5 million, a result of his 2 thriving YouTube channels, merchandise sales, and sponsorships. But if you've ever watched him, you know he's not in it for the money. He's the kind of guy who'd rather spend a week sleeping in a tent than in a 5-star hotel. Luke often says the outdoors keeps him humble, that every sunrise in the wild feels like hitting the reset button on life. The return of Outdoor Boys feels less like a comeback and more like a continuation. A man who found balance after burning out, who rediscovered joy in the simple act of sharing adventures with his kids. Watching Luke and the boys trek through Alaska's wilderness, laughing around a fire, or visiting the hand-built cabin of a man who once lived alone in the wild for 30 years, you can feel the message that real life, real memories, are made far away from screens and crowds. The Alaska video ends just like classic Outdoor Boys fashion, with Luke smiling, a little tired, packing up camp as the float plane arrives. "That was a good trip," he says, before joking that he just got a text from a friend about a dead walrus and might have to head out on another adventure soon. It's subtle but powerful, a reminder that while he may take breaks, the spirit of adventure never really leaves him. Outdoor Boys isn't just a YouTube channel. It's a story of a father trying to raise his kids with courage, respect for nature, and an appreciation for the simple things. Luke's goodbye showed his honesty and humility, and his return shows his strength and love, not just for adventure, but for his family. So yes, Outdoor Boys is back. Maybe not chasing the algorithm or the next viral video, but back to what really matters: family, freedom, and the call of the wild. And for millions of fans who grew up watching Luke and his boys grow together, that's more than enough.